Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. And we are going to be playing some more Disgaea 7, Battles with Virtualists, and we are back on the Prinny only run. Yeah, it's going to be this save. And God, which part is this? I have no idea how many times I've streamed this. I think maybe part 4? Yeah. It should be part 4 or part 3. So, once again, we have Reginald, our really strong main boy, our Prinny god. He has explosive body, vaccine, and power of bowls. I really like this ability. It's really cool. It just makes you so much stronger, and you don't need to really think about what else you have. Pretty cool. Also, I really like vaccine. And we got our specials. It's basic Prinny stuff because we can only use Prinnies. So as far as I know, you can't teach these Prinny guys anything other than, you know, just Prinny stuff. We have our thief class we're currently leveling. We have actually maxed out the Prinny one. And yeah, so he is basically our main guy completely for now. We have a lot of Prinnies, and I will be transforming these two guys and these two guys into Prinnies eventually. So that aside from the named, like what do you call them? Hold on, I need to check something here. Okay, yeah, so whoop, outside of, oh goddamn, alt-tabbing made my controller go weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, what was I saying? We're only really using Prinnies, and how far did we get into the main story? We beat the main story, right? Yes. And we beat the post-loot stuff. Pretty good. So now we had to do the quests to unlock Carnage mode. God damn it, I forgot about... There we go. I had to alt-tab real quick again. Okay, so... And... I want to see the best. Yeah, this one we have to do. Clear Super Overlord class. I thought I did this. Gotta do Demon Shogi and do Item God. So we might as well do the Item God. Yeah, set the strength to 0. And we will be picking... Didn't I defeat the Item God for this one? That's weird. This one should be pretty close. So let's go into Sophia's Mirror World and try to beat an Item God real quick. So I have the game speed at pretty high. So sorry if you have like epileptic issues or whatever. If that's the case, I really don't recommend watching this because there's a pretty significant amount of like flashing lights, and there's a lot of jumping around that's going on in the game because of how fast we've got the settings. So this ain't even max speed. This is like 4 times 4. So I think you can make it even faster at like times 8. But this is fast enough. Gonna pop in here. We're not really trying to kill enemies or grind levels for the moment. We're just looking to get an Item God. So far this challenge isn't that hard, but Baal is absolutely going to be a challenge. We're going to need a full set of PRINNIES. I'm guessing something like, yeah, all 10 units that I can bring out, so I need 10 PRINNIES. They're all like max level probably, and have a significant amount of stats. Okay, we move up. I might as well kill this guy. So what do we normally have in like a regular run that would make things really easy, or a lot easier when it comes to killing Baal? Well, usually we have buffs. Buffs can do a lot, but we will have basically no buffing at all, as far as I know, in this run. So it's basically a no buff run to beat Baal. It's also, oh, I went the wrong way. Something else we might want to use normally in a fight against Baal is, of course, the unique characters, because they have unique abilities and so on that make them often a lot stronger than regular, like, generic characters. But we can't have that. We can't use any unique characters. In fact, unfortunately, this game, as well as many Disgaea games, there's no like unique PRINNIE character, as far as I know. In Disgaea 1, you could get like a named unique like story character that was also a PRINNIE. It was the second Defender of Earth. God, I don't remember his name. But you had Gordon, the Defender of Earth, and then you had the second guy who was Gordon's rival, and who in the beginning was kind of a bad guy in the story, but then kind of changed his way. But he died in the story, and then got resurrected as a PRINNIE. He's a green PRINNIE. So he was, as far as I remember, a character, a unique PRINNIE character that you could actually have. I can't really think of any other ones. I haven't played too much of Disgaea 3 and 4 or 6. Played tons of 1. I played through 2 a few times, and I think I beat 5 twice. So I didn't hear great things about 6, so I didn't get it. But so far I am genuinely enjoying Disgaea 7. I think it's quite fun. I mean, I am, after all, doing a challenge like this. Not that I am a pro or anything. I'm not like, oh, really good at this game. Not at all. So this is not a speed run. This is not like, look at how good I am, please, or like this is some kind of walkthrough or tutorial or guide on any level. Like, this is kind of just a test to see if there are any, like, if it's even possible. I don't know. I'm guessing it should be possible technically to beat Baal with only PRINNIES, but the problem is just how much. Now, the challenge is primarily to beat Baal. Like, that is it. That is the challenge. It's not beat the story, and it's not get to Baal with only PRINNIES. technically speaking. You only have to beat him. At least that's the challenge rules that I set for myself. And that's good because in the first level, I unfortunately had to... oh, I need to jumpify. In the first level, I had to break the rules a little bit and use characters other than... oh god. I had to use characters other than a Prinnie, because you only have one level 1 Prinnie in the first stage, and that is really rough, because that you're fighting 5 enemies, 5 martial artists. 4 of them are level 1 and 1 of them is level 2, and you only have one Prinnie and he's level 1. And I've probably said this before in the previous streams, but even if you equipped him as much as you could, as far as you could... oh, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Sorry for getting distracted all the time. Even if you did everything to put all the gear that you could take from your other characters and put them on the Prinnie, it would be tougher, but he's still one level 1 Prinnie against 4 level 1 and 1 level 2 fighters. And it's just... I tried many times, over and over and over. I could not find any way in which I could actually beat those enemies. Oh, I actually have these. Oh, god damn it, I'm so stupid. I didn't even check if they were completed. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Now we just need to do a super overloaded class game of Demon Shogi. So for this, I'm actually going to pull up the guide. There's this great, really good guide. I highly recommend it on... there we go. Stop Being Broke and Break the Game. It's by Putyolo on Steam. You've probably seen it if you scroll down into the community section. It's really good. It's just a very comprehensive guide. And what is best about it is that it actually has a full description of how to do these Demon Shogi puzzles. Okay, there's the Unlocking Carnage. And let's see. Okay, so we're going to go for Dimension Guide. It's the Something Harder to See Than the Future, I believe. Yes, and we're going to go for Demon Shogi. And the Super Overlord class. Okay. I'm going to Alt-Tab real quick again. And then, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go for the security guard. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a hassle. Sorry about this. I know this is really boring, but we're going to go do what wait, do what wait, do what wait, and wait. So wait for 5 turns, I believe. No, it's not even 5 turns. It's wait until you're the last character, I believe. And then to whom target panel 21, oops, 2119. And then, oops, then action move to target. And then we want to reset. And then we're going to go for target dragon. There we go. And I'm going to go for do what action lift. And reset the target. And then the next one, it doesn't, it's a little bit confusing. Yeah, I think it's 2019. That's the throw target. So we're going to go for to whom panel 20 and then whoops 19. No, wait, it's instead it's female warrior, female armor, female armor knight. There we go. We gotta lift, and towards the female armor knight we're going to throw, and that should be good enough. Okay, and then we have the sorcerer. God, this is a little bit tedious. The fact that you have to do this to actually beat or to unlock Carnage mode is probably one of my least favorite things about this game. It's not the worst, obviously. You can look up solutions like I am doing right now. Really thank God for this guy, this guide on Steam for showing all this stuff, because clearly this guy had to do all of this stuff himself, as far as I can tell. So we're going to move towards target. And we're going to reset. And do what for the panel? I have to target panel 20 and 19. We use slumber. Now we have to specify slumber. There we go. That should be good. That should be the correct one for him. And then we have the next step of the guide. We have this guy who is probably going to go dead last because they're going to use the insta-kill move. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weight. Whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And target enemy forces. Do what? Move towards target. And then do what? Use Death Wish. Save. Okay, so we have 3 characters who are done. And then we have this guy. Remove everything. He's going to wait for 1 step. And then target the panel 2319. He's going to go there. And he's going to target. And we need to reset. And then target a female armor knight. He's going to lift. Reset. Then towards the target panel 2019. He's going to throw. That should be it for him. And we have this one. She is going to wait for 3 turns or 3 steps. I keep saying turns, but it's 3 steps. And then target again, panel 2019. No, 2219. I'm going to do that instead so I can see that it looks exactly like the guide. Move towards the target. Then reset. Then target enemy forces. Lift. And probably reset again, yes. Now towards panel 2019. Throw, of course. So I need to check 2219, 2019, yes. I need to check this guy again. 2319, yes. Okay, I did do it correctly for him. That should be it. So he's going to slumber. He's going to throw. He's going to throw. They're going to throw. And we did it. Okay. Thank God I did it. I did it according to the guide. So it should have been correct, of course. But there was a decent chance that I just messed up and did the wrong thing. Like read the guide wrong or just made some kind of mistake during the editing. Because there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps and it's easy to miss a lot of things. So I'm really happy we did that in a relatively short amount of time. If you are like me and you don't really love the demon shogi stuff, I absolutely recommend checking the guide or one of the guides, but you will find like the guide in the community section on Steam, and it's just really, really good. It informs you exactly of what to do, how to get into carnage mode, everything. I didn't make the guide. I really want to make that clear. Wait, I just need to check again what the name of the guy who made the guide is. The person. Let's see. Where did the guide go? There it is. By Poot YOLO. P-O-O-T YOLO. Huge thanks. Helped me a lot in my own, save and playthrough, and also helped me, of course, a lot here. Oh, god damn it! Whenever I alt tab, the controller drifts away. Okay. So we handed in all of this stuff. Crew member quota. Okay. So that should be everything, actually. So we're going to talk to this guy. Maybe not. Oh yeah, should I? Is it a Dark Assembly thing now? Yeah, no, oh yeah, I need to finish all these also, of course. I believe, at least. So we're going to save. Wait, I just need to check something real quick so that I didn't save over my... Yeah, good. I don't want to save over my main save. That would be pretty bad. Okay, so research the new dimensional rift. Fantastic. And let's go. We did it. First try, no problem. Yo! So now save once more so we don't have to do that again. And postlude session. I'm going to deal with these Carnage Dimension Assassins. Just going to take a bit of a swing. Oh, that's kind of loud. Anyway. Well, these guys are tough. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Guess I'm pretty high level. I guess I need to bump Reginald up a little bit before I start taking on these guys. Okay. Fine. Very well. I'll take that L. I'll take it. I'll be back anyway. So. Don't really have anything here. So one of the first steps would of course be to level or to bring Reginald's level as high as possible. We're going to go to the cheat shop and pump down the class proficiency and raise EXP as much as possible. And then, let's see what's most efficient, the item world or dimension guide. Probably the dimension guide for the time being. Let's see. What is the level range of these guys at regular difficulty? 400. That's a very manageable. He is leveling pretty fast. 2,804. We can raise the difficulty by at least one step. Let's go for 2. I think Reginald can handle that. He's a good boy. No postlude. Now, I don't have the I don't have any abilities on that will help me like get growth for the time being. And I know that's a bit of a mistake, but Cat Saber only run next. Oh, I don't think I've ever used any Cat Sabers, so that would probably be a pretty good run, honestly. If I can only get like Cat Sabers. Now, but do you start with a Cat Saber? I don't think you do. So I think it's like as soon as the challenge will have to start as soon as you get access to the recruitment. Yeah, when possible, yeah. So it would have to be something like, oh, you only use, I don't know, Fuji or something. Or just to delay the challenge until then, and then just go for maxed out Cat Sabers. I mean, they should probably be a lot better than PRINNIES, because I think PRINNIES might just be the worst monster. I'm trying to think of what monster character that could be worse than the Prinny, because I'm pretty sure at least there are no humanoid characters that can actually be worse than a Prinny. See, I think there's a Cat Saber in the DLC, so I think that's the earliest you can get a Cat Saber. Oh, then that could be accessed like really early then, because I'm pretty sure you have to get some kind of complete a quest in order to unlock Cat Sabers in the recruitment. But if you can get one, well, at least one, that's all you really need, just by getting the DLC, that would absolutely be a very good starting point. I mean, because I like the monster classes of Disgaea, but you can't, or at least I can't argue that they are in any way better than the humanoids when it comes to throwing. At least in Disgaea 7, they get to throw, like the monster throw. It's not as good, it's not nearly as good as the humanoids lifting and throwing, but it's something. I remember like early on, like in the early Disgaea games, you just could not do any lifting or throwing with monsters, and that was rough. And in Disgaea 1, there was nothing to make up for it. Later on, you would have like magic change and stuff like that, but nope, nothing at all in the early games. So I do really like that the monster classes have been getting a lot of love in terms of abilities and unique abilities and stuff. It's actually really common to see people use them. Like you could see also in the multiplayer auto battler that quite a lot of people are using monsters, which is cool. And I do love Prinnies. I think they might be my favorite monster creature type. What do we have? I mean, there's the orc, Prinny, classic. Orc, not a fan. Let's see. Yeah, I just checked the DLC has Cat Saber. It's the different look one. Oh, cool, nice. That might actually be a perfectly viable challenge run then. Yeah, the Slumber Cat is pretty cool. Now, what is their ability? It was, yeah, when attacked by a humanoid unit, reduce damage taken by 30%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's like the Petite Orc has a kind of interesting, I guess, ability, but I can't see it being all that useful. Because even if you have 8, no, it's within 2 panels, so you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think you can have 12 characters within. No, you can't have 12, of course. You have a character limit of 10. Pay tokens have 3/3 unique moves. I think they're pretty strong. Oh, they do? Oh yeah, it's like the orc. What is it? The orc god or something? I might have seen it. I do skip most of the animations. But a 3/3 unique move is really good. The Prinnies do not get that. Pringer Beam is okay. But a 3/3 for just clearing out and getting XP and so on Marshall Gahara and stuff like that, that's really good. Spirits are kind of cool. I don't think their magic creation is great because they would need 10 turns in order to heal up their full SP. And like, is there ever any match that is like 10 turns or longer? The Cat Saber biggest AoE is only 3 panels, so Prinnie's already got them beat in addition to Prinnie Explosion. Okay. Yeah, only 3 panels is a little rough. Not gonna lie, I don't even know really what the Cat Saber's like other abilities are, or what their final ability is when you like when you get the max rank. I don't remember if they're particularly good or anything. You got the Winged Warriors, they're fine. The poison is strong, but against bosses in this game, it's just not great. Undead, Predation, it's fine. Shroom is a little bit selective. And this one is very specific. Just finishing them off. I don't know. That's kind of weird. These ones are really good. Increasing the stats of all the allies, fantastic. Just like the sorcerers, increasing damage taken by enemies on map by 5%. That's just really, really good. I don't know if it stacks. I think it might. If it does stack, it is really, really good. And I also like the all-rounds, All-Rune's passive ability. It's just really good. It does stack? Okay, then that's really good. Yeah, so these Sea Angels and Sorcerers, that's some good stuff. And like increasing damage taken is nice, but it's only helping you in one way, by making them take more damage. But the Sea Angel, it increases like all the stats. So it not only makes you deal more damage yourself, but also makes you tougher, better health, you name it. So have like 9 of these guys in the back, and then 1 super strong character going in. Oh, that might be excessive, but Sea Angels would be also a very viable challenge run. Zombie Maidens, kind of cool. Probably not that bad. Revive thing is rough for me, but it's a damage multiplier, so the curse dance is stronger. Oh shit! It's a damage multiplier. Okay, so it like stacks with itself, and that would be really good. Damn. These sorcerers are like, that would make them fantastic. I mean, I knew they were good by their spells, like Death Wish is also kind of strong. Yeah, damage taken by enemy, yeah. And a Catobble Pass, the Evil Eye. I didn't use these at all in my main run, but they might be viable. Horseman, they're so-so. Dragon, like I'm just judging these on these like abilities now, but of course you have the different stats. It's similar to giving enemies a negative resistance to an element and hitting them with that element. Okay, that's really good. Rifle Demon. This is also pretty damn strong. 50% damage if you don't move. There's probably some ways that you can exploit that. So in comparison to a lot of those guys, the Prinny is not really like, it's not very impressive. Like even if you have Prinny God, what are these stats spread? Okay, so it's, the stat spread is okay. But if you just go rank 1, it's only attack is 100%, defense 100%. Attack is probably the Prinny's most important stat, because all of their abilities scale with attack and they use only attack for, well, attacking. So it's only at 100% for base. Petite Orc gets a bit better, 10% better. And let's see, what are the other attacking ones? 10% better for Necromata, 5% better for Zombie, 15% for, 15% for Zombie Maze, and 25% extra for these guys, the Evil Eyes. 125% attack. No wonder these guys, or these gals, dealt so much freaking damage to me in the item world. They have a lot of attack. The Prinnies have a lot more support from abilities. They end up super strong. Okay. I mean, you might have the... There's also the Prinny Day, I think, if you have like the Prinny squad thing in the squad shop. Yeah, boost member stats by 30% on Prinny Day. Now that is for the Prinny squad, of course. But what does Prinny Day does something special, right? Those Evil Eyes hit really strong because of a unique ability also. Yeah. The Evil Eyes, they could probably be a really strong if you only did Evil Eyes for a whole run. Let's see, where's the Prinny Day? Need a trampoline further. Am I blind? There it is, Prinny Day. We get a nice item. Okay, maybe it doesn't do anything special then. But yeah, the Evil Eyes. Lower target unit's defense power by 30%. Oof. Yeah, chain those together and you got a lot of damage. You probably don't even need to chain it, you just need to hit once. Because I think, or maybe, does it trigger? It should trigger after, right? Or maybe it triggers first, like before the attack? Because if it triggers before the first attack, that's really, really strong. It just happens during the attack. Okay, that's really good then. That's really, really good. So much of these like monster creatures that I haven't really explored. Yeah, the defense penetration on every attack. Yeah, and it's 30%. Christ. And that's just their basic ability. That is really strong. And let's see, dimension guide. No, wait. I need to change the difficulty one step higher. Going to level up Reginald. Let's see if we can get it to insta kill with strength 3. Marshal Gahara. And then we pop in Bringer Beam, let's go. Okay, that's pretty good. Might even be able to bump it up 1 or 2 steps higher. $3,045. I really should be putting strength modifiers on him, but for now, I'm going to get him to like max level and then reincarnate him to a god so he can have better compatibilities. Because right now, wait, he is a printing god. That is the biggest one, right? Wait, what is his stats? Equipment compatibility. Okay, actually seems already to be at the top one. But yeah, I'm going to reset him to level 1 so I can max out the growth. And then just equip him with, like, I think attack, growth, abilities, just to bump attack as much as possible. Bringer beam. That's one more extra level. See, I can tell you the first 4 abilities for cat sabers. Nail file plus 10% crit for specials. That's not bad. Not fantastic, but it's probably pretty cheap. Calm aura, nullify damage from allies. Okay. You could probably do some setup with that, but it's like a little circumstantial. Sleep attack, 100% damage dealt 1% damage dealt against sleeping units. Okay, so if you do some setup, I'm guessing that they have sleeping skills to first put the enemy to sleep and then just deal double damage. Double damage is strong. Unfortunately, I don't think most bosses... Wait, they don't have sleeping skills? Ooh, okay. That's kind of rough. Why don't they have sleeping skills? Wait, don't Prinnies have sleep? Isn't Prinny dance? Yeah, Prinny dance. These guys have sleep. But the ones that deal double damage against sleeping units don't have a way to put people to sleep. That's kind of suspicious. It's kind of weird. So I think Cat Saber only runs harder than Prinny run. I mean, based on what you're telling me, they don't seem very good at all. I think Cat Step evasion plus 50% if elevation is higher than the attacker. Wow, that's specific. Wow, that is... I mean, sure, if you can... If you know you're going to fight in an area where you will absolutely have the higher ground, like this one, like, okay, I know for a fact I'm going to go up here and only fight from here, then 50% evasion is fine. If you jumpified, you're always on the lower ground. Oh, but that sucks. Wow, that sucks. That's I mean, I don't want to be mean. I want to be mean to the cats. They're kind of cool, but that is not good at all. That's terrible. Man, the cat sabers. Ooh, they seem like they were dealt a bad hand. They're cute, so it's okay. Yeah. Wow. That might be a pretty fun challenge run, honestly. And by fun, I mean torturous. But hey, I don't mind, you know, slowly grinding away. I'm clearly already doing it in this one. Let's see if I can do some DI battles. Get some quick levels. Come on, Reginald. I was planning to change his name because Reginald is like auto. It was like an automatic name or like a preset. But I'm really starting to like Reginald as a name. He's becoming a classic. So I'm gonna keep him around. So what level is he at? 3,898. The speed is not fantastic. Sounds like a gentleman Prinny. He really does. This Reginald lad, he's such a posh British Prinny. Where's the... Going to pop into this one. Oh wait, this one. And then a Faithful Spear Wielder. This, I think this is the fastest way that I've found at least to kill off basically the entire party, or like all the characters I have, so that I can get the evil gacha RP. There probably is a faster way later. I know the image change thing you can do, but since I don't really have access to... Oh, come on, parry, counter, go. There we go. I'll do it a few more times just to get some of the RP. Because when we finally get access to Carnage, we will be really grinding the evil gacha, because it's overpowered, man. And Reginald is going to get super boosted. Even with just the HP to 1 ability is good enough, even without the image change. Okay. Wait, what is the... What did it... I remember having it and just using it for the image change thing, but I don't remember what it did. I mean, it probably made you stronger, right? Like much stronger, but you reset HP to 1. Plus 5 move speed, but HP goes to 1. That's honestly, that's really good. Because if you're running a level or whatever where there's very little chance that you will take a hit or die at all, why not get plus 5 move speed? Plus 5 is fantastic. It feels like there's a lot of... I do like that there's a bunch of different things you can do, like mixing abilities and different characters. Even without image change, you can farm some RP with it. Oh yeah, you can just set it and remove it. I should honestly go switch Reginald's class to the ninja. It's good that you said that, because I had no idea where that ability came from. I know I had it in my main save, but since my girl Lahar has basically every single class period, no, don't remember at all which ones have it. Got whether female or male ninja though. Okay, I'll probably check that real quick. I think for some reason I think it's the male ninja. It might be like a faint memory or something. But yeah, I'll absolutely check it beforehand. So let's see, I think this will be the final one before we go back and do the evil gacha. This really feels like you're doing something wrong. Like this is not how you're supposed to play the game. But really, it is kind of how you're supposed to play the game. I mean, these games are absolutely like, at a certain point, it really just becomes a question of how good are you at exploiting the game. So let's pop 100 and another 100. This is how you Disgaea, everything is strategy. Yeah, that is absolutely one of my favorite things about these games. Cheating is strategy. Everything is just strategy. There's even a cheat shop, so You should never feel ashamed for cheating. The game encourages it. And another Exodus. These Exoduses are fine. Not just during fighting, yeah. It's just... like, even in Disgaea 1, like cheating in the Dark Assembly, you can do it in all the later ones as well, but just grab the senators that agree with you, or the ones that disagree with you, and throw them so that you will always throw a weaker angry senator into a stronger happy senator, and then the weaker one will just become part of the stronger one. Fuel them. And you just win every single Dark Assembly without even trying. No, it doesn't count as a kill, not at all. So I don't think they, like, their reputation or their opinion of you lowers at all. And if you were for some reason going for like a not killing any senators stuff, that just... I don't know if they changed that in the later games, but at least in Disgaea 1, the senators did not care at all. Okay, let's see. Reginald, what you got? You got 50k health, 40k SP, 1,000, 3,000, 9,000 int. See, I'm sure it's still the same. Yeah, probably. Okay, his stats didn't go up a bunch. We did get, let's see. We did get some equipment. Oh, I have so much junk. Oh, I have so much junk in my item box. God damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, I have these. Oh damn. Oh, I had to sneeze. Dumping this over flowers. What did this do? Okay, it recovers SP. Yeah. Should I just put that one on Reggie? Although the Imperial Seal is pretty good. Increase all equipment compatibility by 10%. Wait, is that for... hold on, is that for... that is really good though. I'll keep it around. I'll put it on Obama. Pot lid, we switch it out for Sophia's mirror. See, so I just made a discovery on my grinding method. I'm actually only benefiting from 1 kill out of 9, even though all 9 of the rifle demons died. Wait, what? How does that work? That sounds crazy. Were you like only getting XP from 1? Which made me think that my grinding method could potentially mastery 9 classes in one fight. Damn. Okay. That could probably do it. Let's see, go back to Marshal Gahara. It's only from 1. Wow. It might just be more worth it. Just go in and like fight. Oh, that's the one that took note of how many stats I'm getting from the stat stealing ability. Ah. Yeah, it's the oh, corrosion. See, I'm gonna kill these guys. Bring our beam. So So I might actually be getting more XP than if I just do this. Just let him attack, do some counters. He is level almost 4,000 now. Let's bump up the strength of the enemies. Cheat shop. Let's go for 6. Reginald can handle it. I believe in you, Reggie. Can he still insta-kill them with the Pringer beam? He can, okay. Then they shouldn't be that strong. Oh, that's a lot of levels. 4,000, okay. See, because my late game grinding strat ability combination that I came up with was for farming 20 times Carnage Rifle Demons. Okay. I'm gonna bump these guys up one more step. Go, Reggie. One Prinny army. I thought I was getting XP from all of them. Okay. I think I've noticed some, because that whole corrosion thing of like, but apparently I'm only actually getting XP for one of them. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense, because I do remember some stuff also when I started using the corrosion. I used Garlahar with the punch that has a 3x3, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a bunch of stats from these guys, and it's like, what is it? It's either 0.1% or 0.01. I think it's 0.1%. So if you kill 1,000 enemies, you get, oh, it might be 0.01% actually. So if you kill 10,000 enemies, you get basically their value of stats in juice, I think. But I think I remember that when I started using the corrosion, that also like, wait a minute, I'm not getting as much stats as I was hoping. But is that, so that's also for XP, huh? Because I thought it was only just corrosion, like corrosion stats. But it does also make a lot of sense that it's for XP as well. Because many times I felt like I should be getting XP faster from just insta-killing, like nuking a bunch of enemies, but I only actually get less. I wonder if that's something they added in this game or something they've had for a long time. Oh Jesus. You know what? Actually, this freaking bottle is so loud. It's gonna pour it into my glass instead. I actually have a glass. Even so, I was able to get 7 characters. We go from level 1 to level 9,999 and 105 through bootcamp squad. Okay, bootcamp. It's no bug in the Infernal Corrosion thing, just my ability setup. Okay. There's so many systems in Disgaea 7, or just in Disgaea Disgaea games in general, that like you'd have to be like a professor at these games in order to know everything, especially as you get into the later games, because they keep adding more and more mechanics. When I normally kill this 20-star rifle demon with my main damage dealer, he got stats from all 9 of them. Okay. But then why did I... So I could swear that I was getting like weird... I mean, it might have been an ability thing as well for my Gurlahard and my main save. I have no idea why, but I think I checked at some point like what are these stats for these enemies? Like, okay, like, oh, this guy has 14,000 hit. So if you get 1,000th of that, you get what, 14 hit if you kill it, maybe. See, my strategy is for the main damage deal to get them to 1 HP. Then my weaker unit, I want to grind and finish it. Okay, yeah, so you have that ability that never, like, at least on your attack, it only brings them down to 1. Okay. That's a pretty good leveling strat. Because I'm like, personally, I'm like D tier when it comes to just grinding efficiently in these games. So why exactly I am doing a grinding run for PRINNIES is a that is a conundrum. But he is level 4,200. He is getting up there. 150,000 stats general, okay. Now that I found out I'm only getting XP from one of the rifle demons, my idea suddenly opened up to extreme proportions. Galaxy brain time. Yep. It's time to min-max even more. I kind of like to watch a speedrunner of Disgaea 7, like someone actually trying to get to like Baal or beat Baal or whatever as fast as possible. That would be interesting to me, because this is a marathon. Like there's no doubt about it. This is a marathon. This is the opposite of a speedrun. I'm good at playing games slow and very casually like this. But speedrunning, nah, I'm gonna have a heart attack if I try to speedrun anything. But it would be interesting to see what you could actually do to just speed max stat grinding and all this stuff in the game. There's probably some crazy strategies. See, fortunately, by the time I realized this, I already finished up the units I planned on maxing. Thinking back, I missed out on exponential amounts of XP. Yeah, I mean, the first, on my main run, it took me a long time to find out just how good the evil gacha was. So at that point, I was like, why didn't I do this beforehand? And of course, the Marshall Gahara thing. It's a lot of growth. And also when I found out that you can get equipment compatibility by having maxed out character classes, that was big, because I had been playing for like dozens of hours, I think, on my main run, and I just had the one class basically, I didn't really care much. So I'd been maxed out on the same class for absolutely forever. And then I found out that, oh, you get stronger by maxing out more classes for the same characters. Like, ah, okay, I have wasted so much time, or at least not wasted so much time, but I've wasted so much mastery XP. And then of course I grinded and grinded and grinded until I got all of them maxed out on one character. But I did kick myself, like, why didn't I just switch to like a different class earlier? It also makes sense of like trying to unlock all the different classes and their higher ranks. But nope, I just like, oh, I'm gonna keep it on the same character or the same class. Now Reginald is hitting the halfway point basically. 4,500, that is pretty close. Now I'm pretty sure he's still much weaker than the Carnage guys, so I do think I want to get him up to max level before I really start trying that stuff. See, the grinding method I came up with, I was already thinking about as soon as I saw the ability from Male Samurai. The Male Samurai. Oh, I'm so bad at this. What is the Male Samurai ability? I need to go check. Male Samurai. Am I going crazy? Am I blind? There is a Male Samurai, obviously. Where? Have I not unlocked it? No. Wait, did I did I seriously not unlock them? Oh god. Oh yeah, no, on this one, of course I haven't. There's a bunch of ones that I haven't unlocked. Yeah. I was thinking like, is this, I thought this was my main save for a moment, like wait, did I not unlock the those Male Samurais on my main save? Like yeah, I did. Let's see, Bringer Beam. This is probably the the least interesting part of any run, of like when you're trying to get the first character to max level, because it's a bit of a slow grind and there's not much you can do during the time, although you obviously do a lot of grind, like mastery grinding and so on later as well. The grind never stops. It's like a TikTok entrepreneur. The grind never stops. I might use another. It's so satisfying for me to see a level 1 with 1k stats to kill 9 units with 85 million stats. Jesus. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Feels wrong. The underdog coming up with no stats. Now, the stats do cap out at 99 million, right? Because I don't think I've ever seen a character with more than 99 million. Yeah, it's 99. Because I have gotten pretty close to maxing out the stats for Evil Laharl, Girl Laharl in I don't know where the Evil Laharl came from. Girl Laharl in my main save. So she's like at 70 or 80 million for most of the like main stats. But like she's the only really strong character I have. Evil Eye Laharl. See what you're cooking. You know, I mean, Evil Eye Girl Laharl, it's like regular Laharl was already my favorite character before I found out about Girl Laharl, and it's like, well, it's just now I can have both Laharl and Girl Laharl together in the same team. This is fantastic. This is a win-win. So obviously my second highest leveled character in my main save is Laharl. What can I say? I like the character. Of course it's also nostalgia. Big nostalgia. I mean, Disgaea 1 was the first game I ever bought with my own money. Ooh, I was so excited. I played the shit out of that game. And I was terrible at it. I was so young and really sucked ass at the game, but no. After coming back to it 10 years later, it's like, oh my god, you can do this, you can do that, oh my god. I think like much later it's when I found out that there's like Baal. I think there's another secret boss or something in Disgaea 1. I never beat that like after Baal. So there's at least one other final boss, I think, in or final-ish boss in Disgaea 1. See, I did meet Baal in Disgaea 1, just didn't beat. Okay, yeah. I mean, Disgaea 1 is rough. It's the grind is very slow. I watched some guides or read some guides on like how to do some XP grinding in Disgaea 1. It's like, oh, this is going to take a lot of time. All I remember doing in D1 was the diagonal throw. I think like that's why does that ring such a bell? Wait, the diagonal throw. That rings a big bell. You weren't supposed to be able to do that, right? It was something you could just kind of cheese. Yeah. You could only throw like cardinal directions. But there was... I don't think I ever managed to do a diagonal throw. But I'm pretty sure I heard about, yeah, the diagonal throw later on. I'm like, what the hell? You can do that? I was game breaking. And then they added to the game that you can throw in more than just cardinal directions. But that was big back then. see, gonna get these guys. Now what level is Reginald? Okay, he's almost 5k. Should be able to do it. See, if you do switch from one direction to the next direction, you see a character turn. And where before the turn finishes, you can throw and it would throw diagonally. Oh! God, that rings such a bell, but I don't think I ever managed to do that back in the day. I probably watched like a video much later or something, because I'm pretty sure if I ever did that, I would probably remember it. So yeah, most likely I've seen that somewhere else. But it's crazy, like finding tech for old games like that. There we go. Get to, oh shit, level 5,700 already? Jesus. Oh yeah, no, because I sped up, of course. Let's get these guys. We are getting pretty close. Reginald, max level. And with 200,000 in stats now, he should probably be a bit, at least as tough as the guys from the Carnage mission, so you can unlock it. Bringer beam. Get to the exit portal. I mean, Disgaea 1 had a really wonky item world generator that it would sometimes just put the portal to the next floor just genuinely out of reach. You just couldn't get to it. But I'm guessing maybe, yeah, with diagonal throw you might have actually been able to get to some of those. Because that was the worst thing back in the day. I like playing Disgaea 1, you're running through the item world and you don't have an emergency exit. And then you're like stuck. You find a floor and it generated the second portal in like a platform 50 miles away and there's no path to it. Like thanks guys. I really appreciate it. I guess I'll have to quit the game now and lose all the progress. Thank God they fixed that. Yoshitsuna in D1 was also the coolest looking sword for me in the whole series. Yoshitsuna. Don't remember that. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, the game is gonna stutter now that I'm alt tabbing. Oh yeah. It's like a flat sword. That's really cool. Yeah. I definitely remember that design. Don't know why they had to not keep that model. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's very iconic looking. I love like weird, cool designs for swords. I remember the is it like Samurai Warriors or something? Back in the PS2 era. That's the wrong model you're looking. Wait, that's the wrong model? Yoshitsuna Disgaea 1. Wait. Where's the... It's not this one? One that looks like a lightsaber. Huh. Oh, that's how it appears in Disgaea 2 and 3. Wait, where's the... Oh, that one. Oh, now I see it. Yeah. Okay. It does look like a thick, like a wide lightsaber. Holy crap. Yeah, I do like those kinds of really cool like sword designs. Yeah, I mean the what's it called? Nobunaga Oda from the Samurai Warriors 2 game, or like any of the Samurai Warriors games. It had this like these rounded spikes, like a tree almost getting up. It's difficult to describe, but it's really cool. It made the sounds too nice. It's just an actual lightsaber in the game. maybe that's why they had to remove it. George Lucas came in. It's like no. Can't have this. As intellectual property. But the name Yoshitsuna must be a reference to something, right? Because I remember that name or that word being used for like other is it like Persona games? It's a Disgaea director. It's a Disgaea director? Oh, okay. Why? Because wait a minute, because isn't there something else also that's called? Oh god, my computer. Yeah. Also the Minamoto no oh, I'm terrible at pronouncing this. Minamoto no Yoshitsune, the military commander of the Minamoto clan of Japan in the late Heian era. Yeah, I knew I remembered him. He's also a character in Persona, in the Persona games. A really strong, like he's like max level, one of the absolute strongest creatures or like spirits or gods that you can summon in the Persona games. Super strong. And does a ton of physical damage, and he wields swords, at least one. It's kind of cool that this guy director is also called Yoshitsune. That is a very baller name. Yoshitsune Kobayashi. Yeah. Wow. His parents must absolutely have thought like, okay, this child's going to be a baller. But wait a minute, if it's Yoshitsune Kobayashi, is Yoshitsune the first name or is it the last name? I'm so bad at like Tuna Kobayashi. It should be his first name, right? I think so. Anyway, we're getting a little sidetracked. What level am I? Or Reginald? Oh, 6,100. Well, well, well. Slowly but surely. I think I can also bump up the enemy difficulty. I mean, these guys just level... Okay, they're so much weaker. Why haven't I bumped up the enemy strength? Oh, so stupid. I get so easily sidetracked. I have the brain of a goldfish. It's like, ooh, new thing. Ooh, let's do this. Let's bump up that challenge. You know what? Let's see if Reginald can handle maxed out. He should be able to handle it. He's a strong lad. Marshal Gahara, there it is. Reginald is a posh, fine lad and also a Chelsea supporter. I don't know much about Chelsea, all I know is they're not doing too hot, apparently. Yeah, Reginald could easily handle these guys. No problem. Let's speedrun, lads. And Bringer Beam. Yeah, that's 6,200. Easy money. Easy XP. 6-3. Oh, I need to also check. There we go. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to Christmas actually this year. It's, what is it? 1 month and 10 days. I am not really going to wish for it, but I'm actually going to buy for myself a sneaky little Christmas gift. I'm going to buy myself a new microphone because this one sometimes it's a little crackly and I've been wanting to get a new one for a while. So this Christmas, like, oh, I'm going to take this opportunity and just it's going to be my Christmas present for myself. Of course, also it's going to be real nice and just hanging out with the fams, with the family, chilling. It's actually finally a good year for Christmas vacation because the last 2 years have been terrible, absolutely garbage. Oh man, it's like Christmas and New Year's all ending up on the weekends, so it's like no vacation days for Christmas Day, no vacation days for New Year's Eve, damn, or even New Year's Day. But this year it's good. I took like 7. I think I had just enough to get like 7 days off at work, and with the it's on a Monday this year, So if I took out 7 days, and that's gonna end up being 16 straight days of vacation. Oh yes, I will be playing a lot of video games during those days. Two full weeks, actually 2 weeks and 2 days of just hanging out with family, eating good food, eating way too much food as usual, and just playing video games. Although I play basically video games in every part of the year, it's not really allocated to Christmas at all. I've also been on the side of this playing a lot of like modded Elden Ring. It's also a lot of fun. Got this Diablo mod, really fun. But it's different when you're on vacation. It feels different. Yeah, it absolutely does. Just knowing that, like, today I have no obligations. I have nothing I need to do, nowhere I need to go. And tomorrow also, like, nothing I need to do, nowhere I need to go. And the day after that as well, nothing at all. It's like seeing a whole week just ahead of you of like, I can do whatever. It feels so good. It's absolutely fantastic. I would love to get back into playing Dungeons and Dragons as well. Played a bunch with my group and we finished our campaign this year. Oh, but I want to start a new one. I really do. It's a lot of fun. This one, the last one, I actually DM'd. It was my first time DMing. It actually went pretty well, you know. It wasn't great. I'm gonna be my own worst critic, but it was fun. I did like it. Oh. Gonna open up some more sody pop. Did you get to Carrie said? Actually, only one of them. And he had to make a new one. We kept the campaign going, of course. So he had to come up with like a new character in the middle of the campaign that would just like, in a really weird and not awkward at all way, kind of just sneak his way into the main party. And like I think the same session that his new character was playing, I almost killed him a second time. Not intentionally at all, but it's like, okay, we're gonna have some challenging stuff, and his character just ended up really unlucky. And he was also playing a, like, first he played a barbarian, and his barbarian, dwarf barbarian just died. They were fighting a really strong boss, and it's the last thing that happened. And after that, he played a sorcerer, and the sorcerer also, like on the first session that we had together, that sorcerer this close to dying, and the party did not have like a cleric or at all that could do any revivify or like reviving the character. So if they died, they died. And so within the lapse or the time frame of 3 sessions, I almost made the same player have to make his third character. So that was pretty fun. But other than that, perfectly good, perfectly safe, you know, just getting them through it. It was I did a theme of the West, like it was a spaghetti western kind of D&D, primitive spaghetti western of course, but still, you know, out in the prairie, like it's the cowboys and a bunch of like mystery out in the cowboy prairie. It was a lot of fun. I think the name of the campaign was also The Good, the Bad, and the Betrayal. So they were always like, oh, we know the name of the we know the name of the campaign, and there's going to be like at least one traitor somewhere. So they were always like constantly really skeptical and suspicious of everyone in the town. And I had a lot of like suspicious characters in my town. So it was a lot of fun watching that in the end of like, who is the traitor? What's going on? And they had no idea. They had absolutely no idea. Which is like perfect. Because I was worried so long, like, oh, is that a red herring? No, but actually it's a traitor. No, there was one traitor. They had this long, elaborate backstory, and their parent, like their father, was this legend in the town, the Whistler, who was like a highwayman. And everyone was like, oh, maybe it's the Whistler, he's come back, and but it's actually the Whistler's child. And like the way the party found out was in like the final session, that one character said something wrong, and like, of course, intentionally. And then the players picked up on it and were like, wait a minute, that's really suspicious. And then it ended up with that character starting to whistle and putting all the player party to sleep. And then all the players were like, oh, okay, it's this guy, this is the traitor. They're not the Whistler, but they're the child of the Whistler. Okay, we need to kill this guy. I could have executed it more eloquently, of course, but it was a little on the nose. But it was absolutely a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm gonna DM the next one, but oh, I really want to get back into it. And one of the best things was also, I really like spaghetti western music. So a lot of times when there was like a fight scene or something, I would just put on, you know, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly soundtrack, or Red Dead Redemption 2 OST or something, and they would like be fighting in, you know, D&D, but you'd have this spaghetti western music going on. Bringer beam. And of course, since I do like D&D, I have been playing a bit of the Baldur's Gate 3. Not that much actually. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, the full version, or like the leaving the early access version, came out just a little bit before Disgaea 7, and it's like, yeah, I love D&D, but I've been playing this guy since forever, so I just started playing this a bit more, honestly. But I am going to come back around to Baldur's Gate 3. So really, as far from what I've played so far, really good game. Haven't played BD3? Yeah, I'm definitely in the early parts of it. I haven't gotten very far at all. I do like how they did the mechanics. It feels pretty Pretty much like D&D, not exactly, but pretty similar. I played tons of Baldur's Gate on 1 and 2. I played 1, 2, and even a little bit of Siege of Dragonspear. But it does feel weird because 1 and 2 were made by like completely different people than Alarian Studios. So Baldur's Gate 3 feels a lot more like Divinity Original Sin to me because it's the same engine and the same, you know, the same mechanics and physics and stuff and UI. So it does feel a little bit less like Baldur's Gate for me, just personally, compared to the older versions or like 1 and 2. But as a game on its own, it's like very smooth. It's very just a beautiful game, and the gameplay is very enjoyable. I can't talk much about the story because I haven't really gotten through the story at all. But I mean, it seems really good, and everyone I've talked to about it seems to really like it. So many games to play. This has been a good year for games. It's also a nominee for Game Awards in a lot of categories. Yeah, I mean critics and audiences really love it. It even started like including Game of the Year. Yeah. I honestly, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to get the Game of the Year. I think so. It's gotten so much press. I mean, people are talking about it kind of like it's the second coming of Jesus. I don't think it's necessarily that good from what I've played. It is really good. It's like, I would definitely say it's one of the best games of the year. I wouldn't be sure if it's the best, but I can absolutely see why a lot of people think it's great, because there's a lot in it. I don't think it's going to win based on history that no turn-based game has won Game of the Year. No? Wait a minute. Oh shit. I think that's true. If it does win, then it'll be the first. I mean, if there was a turn-based game to win Game of the Year, it would probably be this one. Like, the game has gotten such a good reception that people are like almost demanding that other game companies make games as good as it. I think it's a bit more complex than that. I watched a very, very good video talking about how like Baldur's Gate 3 is really good, but it's a very ambitious game, and it's a very like, it's the type of game that if it didn't turn out really well, it could kill an entire studio because of how much you have to put into it. Like, it's a very ambitious game. And making games that big, it's like, it really is go big or go home. If it didn't get a good reception, that might have just been it for Larian Studios. So, but I would like to see it win. I have no illusion at all that Disgaea would get Game of the Year for this year. And I do like Disgaea 7. But I am currently in the middle of enjoying it, so I don't think I can like evaluate how great it is, like in a general sense. It wasn't even mentioned. Yeah, I'd assume that. Also, it came pretty late in the year. Disgaea 7, but it's a niche game for, like, it's even among Japanese RPGs. Having like a tactics, like a, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics or whatever, it's like that kind of isometric, you know, tactics strategy game, I guess, RPG. But this game, this game series, it's kind of special. It's absolutely a unique flavor. I did recommend Disgaea 5 to a guy at work who also plays a lot of games. And he took a look at it and then it's like, no, I don't know. I don't think it was my thing. Like, yeah, that's fine. I can see that. I see it. This guy is the Diablo of tactics games. Yeah, that is probably pretty fitting. And the Diablo games I also do love, at least Diablo 2. So let me change that. Diablo 2 is a game I really love. I did play a lot of Diablo 3 as well. But I never really fell in love with Diablo 3. But Diablo 2, fantastic game. But yeah, it's kind of special. And out of tactics games, yeah, this one, the way it also kind of demands that you grind in order to really get the most of the gameplay is, yeah, the story is easily done, but the post-game needs grinds. Yeah, oh, now that you say it, that really is the Diablo of games. I mean, Diablo of tactics games. Because that's exactly Diablo. The story goes really fast, and then the post game is like potentially super long and very grindy. That's a really good analogy. Because I mean, the Disgaea story mode is like laughably easy. If you do anything at all in the item world, you will be over leveled. Just it automatically, you will be over leveled compared to the story. And being over leveled just trivializes everything for the most part. And even then, like, even if you didn't go into the item world at all, and you didn't grind at all, you could probably still beat the story mode pretty easily. That might actually be a challenge itself. Beating the story mode while doing no item world, using none of the ships, like mechanics, like no gacha, no juice, no item world, nothing, and just seeing if you can just pump past the story mode. I mean, you probably could. Probably pretty easily. Even without, you know, all this stuff like the juice bar, item world research, you know, dark assembly. Like, even without the dark assembly, for the most part, could probably still get through them. There are grind stages anyways, yeah. So you can just do a few of those grind stages, honestly, and you'd be golden. Maybe you do like only beat every stage maximum of one time. That could also be like an extra difficulty thing. So like, yeah, you know, like completion or clear count 1 on every stage, and then don't use any of these. There might be even more difficulty things you can add on to it to actually make the story mode challenging, but that just goes to show you have to try. You have to go out of your way to make the story mode in Disgaea like challenging, especially in these, like Disgaea 7 and 5. Disgaea 1, I think Disgaea 1 might actually be one that could potentially be challenging. At least a little bit more challenging, maybe? But yeah, I mean, this game, I could sneeze and beat the story mode. Aside from, what is it? Where is it? It's the, yeah, Angels, Demons, and Gunpowder. Except for this episode, or chapter. We have to save Nitra. I spent like an entire stream of just being stuck on Nitra because I just couldn't save her. She just immediately went off and killed herself, so I had to farm vernier thrusters and upgrade them so that Reginald would be fast enough to save her. But that was also because I couldn't throw anything. I only have PRINNIES. If I'd been playing with humanoid characters, obviously it wouldn't have been nearly as much of an issue. This goes to show how much more difficult some things become when you're only playing with PRINNIES. That might be the one advantage that the Slumber Cats have over the over PRINNIES when it comes to just having like a one creature type only run. Because at least you can throw them without killing them. I don't want to throw Reginald. He's just gonna die. I mean, because if I... Do I have any high movement? Like if I threw Reggie like this, probably wouldn't... Oh, that's 1 million. Okay. That's actually a bit of damage. That's a bit of damage. What is the damage I normally do with Reginald? 100,000? Yeah, 300,000. Okay. So I almost never throw these guys, but if you kill with the bomb throw, I don't think anybody can get XP. Yeah, no. That's also another issue with the PRINNIES. You never really want to kill anything with the bombs unless you're throwing a character, whatever, that is already like max level or something, and they are like one step away from dying. You would have to be like a very specific situation in order for it to be at all worth it to throw a PRINNIE, honestly. Now what is... I'm getting pretty close to Thief. Let's get the male ninja also. Made Perillica into a bomb. She makes a good bomb. Oh man. That's harsh. But also really funny. I guess that's the biggest like advantage to the PRINNIE squad. Just, or actually you don't even, you don't even need the PRINNIE squad. You just need the ability. And then you have a bomb, a living bomb. I don't even know what affects the bomb damage. Because, I mean, is it just an average of all the stats? It's HP. Okay. Well, that makes sense why HP is one of the biggest, like, just HP. Oh. Oh. If that's the case, HP grinding in order to deal a bunch of damage to Baal, that, I mean, probably wouldn't be a good idea, but that is an ID. But it sucks a little bit that it's only HP. I mean, like, the Prinnies have a bunch of other stats, but like, oh, HP does, it's only HP, damn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the game generally feels like, why would you be throwing the Prinnies? But like all the abilities are like throw or bomb related. Not max HP, current HP. Man, why are Prinnies so bad? Oh, you can't even like use them as disposable guys. Like, oh no, we're dying. Let's just throw one of our dying Prinnies to use this opportunity. Damn. Let's just sacrifice a fully healthy Prinny who could probably just run around and actually use skills and attacks and whatever. But let's just kill them in order to deal some damage. They do deal damage, I will admit. But it's a sad life to be a Prinny. Only getting paid in sardines. And they do like sardines. We are getting so close to level 9,999. It's dangerous though because explosion just like heal, there's no defense stat for it. Oh! Okay. Yeah, because I know like the reverse heal thing of like if you have a zombie jumbified and the zombified jummy, the zombified jummy, the jumbified zombie. Wow, that's difficult to say. Wow, brain melt. The jumbified zombie reverses heals, and then healing, yeah, it just skips through all defense. It's an ability though that prevents it, but if you don't have that, you can't defend against it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least in that sense, it's kind of strong. Are the Prinnies actually S tier? Probably not. Cat Zebras don't even have that. Oof. Oof. Cat Zebra gang. It's so over. It's so over. We're deep into over Jovember now. And it is definitively Jover. Cat Sabers. Cracks me up. I mean, by that metric, or by many metrics, Cat Sabers should probably be the worst monster class, right? Spice and Sugar? Yeah, that's the angels, right? I did like those characters from the main story. Are actually pretty funny. Go, bring your beam. Robot lady and a cat saber duo. Yep. And that is also a unique cat saber. Because I think you get them, right? No, you don't. I remember that they show up in the item world. Yeah. It's a little bit of a shame that you don't get them. I like them. But on the other hand, you can't get like every single story character in the party. And you could. It's not impossible. What level is Reginald? The Duke. The Duke of Chelsea. That's his lore now. Reginald, he's the Duke of Chelsea. And obviously his favorite football team is Chelsea. Bring our beam. He's getting so strong. He's starting to believe. Will Goku be able to defeat Baal? Find out on the next episode of Disgaea 7. Baal defeated. All I remember in D5 was my prinnies aren't safe from wrestlers. Oh yeah. Oh man, I actually forgot about the wrestlers. It's just... Hey, I have a prinny. No you don't. Okay. It's like the one character that actually... Like one enemy that actually throws units. And I guess fighting like PvE or like against these kinds of enemies in Disgaea 7 is pretty interesting if the enemies actually did lift and throw. Because there's a lot of shenanigans you can do by lifting and throwing. Especially like preventing an enemy from just like getting a turn at all. Just sacrifice a really weak humanoid enemy to just lift the strongest enemy character. And I mean, yeah, your dude will die, but the enemy won't get to do their turn. Wrestlers. The Prinnies, like ultimate enemy, arch nemesis. The one enemy that actually throws. Damn. Maybe that's why wrestlers aren't in the Kryptonite. Yeah, absolutely the Kryptonite. Maybe that's why they're not in Disgaea 7. They're like, the wrestlers were too strong. We can't have them murder our like mascot characters super easily. We need to nerf them. We need to remove the wrestlers. They're too strong. Let's get some Overlord item. There we go. I should have gotten some innocence as well, right? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, they're pretty strong now. And for once, the dietitian innocent isn't actually useless. Because a little bit of extra HP on the prinnies will actually give them some more power when being thrown. So let's remove these, manage innocence. There we go. Use them. And now we go attack, resistance, defense, explosion value. Yeah. The biggest value these guys have. Throw them, kill them. It's a sad day, but it's the truth. Now, can I get Sasuke? A hard catch. You give them corpse, they can survive the explosion. Wait a minute. Oh, you're right. Huh. And I need to get a corpse. He's crit rate by 15%. That's okay. Smoke bomb. Assassination. This one's pretty strong. Yeah, and that's the secret recon. Max health becomes 1. Let's get that. That's what I do with Perillica. Got a dynamic entry. Don't worry, you will survive this. But just barely. We have the cross bomber. And focused bomb, like increased damage dealt by 100%. That's big. Maybe that would be the best way of killing Baal, honestly. You just get a bunch of Prinnies and you just freaking throw bombs at them. You just throw a bunch of Prinnies and kill them with bomb damage. That would be the most fitting way of killing Baal, with Prinnies. Now, should I equip this guy with any of these? Second challenge, nah. Surround Baal with Prinnies and throw one for the explosion chain. Yeah. Etna will be proud. That is a very Etna move. It's like Prinny Barrage in Disgaea 1, which is just Prinnies falling from the sky and dying just to deal a very moderate amount of damage. Let's see, secret recon. Let's reset the health. Aha! And secret recon. And then move it. Aha! That's actually pretty good. Let's get some more gadgets. Claim the perk. And another one. Fantastic. Now, did I get some juices? Need to juice them up. 50k health. That's not bad. That's more damage. Okay. Now he should probably be strong enough to get through the stages to unlock Carnage mode now. So let's take a look. We have postlude session. Gonna skip the scene. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Okay, so 145. Yeah, he is a lot stronger. Can I just... Okay, I can't insta-kill. Can I aggro some of them over here? I can. I'm gonna Pringer Beam. I might distract a few of them with some sacrifices. Okay, he's starting to take damage, and that's the rage mode. That's what I wanted. And there's a boss over there. And he is part of the jumbificationers, or jumbifiers. Now, should I go for the boss first? Nah. Maybe I should. God, I'm not great at strategy. And let's get rid of these guys. I probably should have been going for the boss, because if he dies, then we win. Let's get some damage on these other guys as well. That's good. 4 boys. He is taking damage. Let's distract him. Oh, Obama. Go. Toss him up. Over there. Wait a minute. He took damage. Why did he take damage? Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Mortal body. Did they take damage when the Prinnies throw them? Hold on. Will grab them and throw. Oh, what? I didn't know this. I didn't know that at all. So the Prinnies don't only explode when they are thrown, they explode enemies when they throw them? Why did I not know this? Why did I not know this at all? Man. God. Clearly I don't know anything about these games. Well, let's go. Oh, it's because everyone's a bomb. I'm so stupid. It's because I jumpified. It even says in the title, right up there in the left, everyone's a bomb. Oh, I'm so stupid. How did I miss that? Oh, for a second there I was like, man, but the Prinnies are amazing. I can't believe they always do this. And then this goes to show they don't always do this. Man, life isn't easy when you're this dumb. God. Alright, Gigasaster attack. Everyone's a bomb. How did I miss that? I was so excited. Your Prinnie suddenly became wrestlers. Yeah, they became the one thing they sought to destroy. Supposed to defeat the wrestlers, not join them. And boof. Alright. So, speak to Conch Guide. Yes, we did it. Okay. So only by using Prinnies, or only using basically one Prinnie, Reginald, we finally unlocked the Carnage Guide. Yes. And let's see. We're pretty damn close to max level. And we probably won't be able to get almost anywhere in the Carnage mode, but that's fine because now we can do this. Okay, so character Reginald, and I'm going to do the, where is it? Secret Recon, and then remove it and do a little bit, no, wrong person. I'm gonna get treated and Reginald abilities. And Secret Recon, remove, heal up. Now, I'll do this 3 times, I think. That should be good enough. And oops, remove it. Get some healing done. It is a lot of health. Reginald, and the 4th time. Come on, Secret Recon. Bam. And one more. Abilities. Recon. Oh, God damn it. Remove it. Now. Should have enough to do Super Overlord. Yes. So 100. Bam. Let's do 31 more times. That's really good. Now we should have gotten a decent amount of innocence, maybe? Somewhat. And juice. Did we get any juice? We got 100k. Okay, that's pretty good. And 10k defense, 20k int, 10k res, and 20k hit. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's definitely not bad at all. And oh, 30k speed. Alright. And can I max him out? Okay, but that's using up a lot of XP. Why would I do that? I'm just gonna go into the Martial Gahara again. And also, didn't I unlock the quick mode? Usually, I remember in my my main save you have the quick selection menu of like you just hold the left back trigger or bumper. Do you have to unlock it in the Dark Assembly? God, I don't remember. Okay. Just a few extra levels until he's maxed. Whoops. He's starting to believe. And then at some point I'm also going to have to level Obama. Cracks me up every time. He is 7333, okay. I mean, next session is probably just going to be evil gacha farming to max them out as soon as possible. It's going to be a lot of evil gacha farming in order to make them maxed out in the juice stats. But recon does help a lot with that. We are... what's his level? 9,796. So 203 levels. Was it from male or female ninja? Pretty sure it was from male ninja, because that's the... yeah, it was a male ninja. Because that's the one I leveled. I had a feeling it was the male ninja. Something about it made me remember. Although I often remember wrong, but this time. Oh, we're getting so close. 855, so that's 144 levels. Inches away. And that will probably be it for this session, honestly. I have to cook some dinner. But it feels so good getting Reginald to max level and actually unlocking Carnage mode. So we made a lot of progress. And the evil gacha now, oof. That is huge. The evil gacha is absolutely broken in this game. And of course the juice bar that is connected to it. But even without the juice bar, just getting so much access to innocence is pretty good. And of course, good items. Okay, 921. And so close. Will this be the one? I think so. No, 45, okay. Might be the next one. Come on. Come on, Reginald. Do it for Chelsea. Do it for Chelsea. Level 52. Oh, juicy levels. 79. No. It's gonna be the next one. I think we got up to 80 or 81 now. 82. Bam. Okay. Come on, show me. Level up. Level up. Okay, there it is. I saw the achievement. I saw the achievement. It went by really, really fast. But I saw it. Finally. Reginald. King of Chelsea. Is it Chelsea United? I think it's Chelsea United. I need to check real quick. This is important for his lore. Chelsea. Football. Chelsea FC. Yeah, it's just Chelsea FC. Chelsea Football Club. Level 9,999. Woo! Reginald. The first of the Prinnies, but not the last one. We have at least 9 more Prinnies to go. And that's just to get to level 99. Max level. And we also have to max the stats. But the last thing I will do before closing up this stream, I will check how much damage can I deal to Baal by just throwing Reginald now. Where do we have Reginald? Fight the Super Overlord. Oh no, they're gonna hate me. Okay, whatever. I'll fight them. Unless I can pay them. No, I cannot. Persuade by force. Let's go, Reggie. Now they won't like this, but I need to check how much damage I can actually deal to Baal right now. It's not going to be much at all. I think I can deal like 2 million maybe. 2 million, I think. And he has a lot more health than 2 million. Is it 100 million? No, it's more than that, right? I think it's like 1 billion or something. Maybe even more than that. God, I don't remember how much health he has, but it's definitely way more than just 1 million. Let's see. Is this guy with me? Are you with me? No, you're not. No, you're not. Now, it says female stats up, but the Prinnies, do they even have a gender? Because there are female Prinnies. I know there are. It's always been female Prinnies in the lore. I mean, there's female Prinnies in this game. The Seshosai from the Carnage dimension. It's a female Prinnie. So, are they just neutral? Maybe they just don't get affected at all by it. That's probably it. Okay. So we're gonna save up. And dimension guy. Oh wait, I need to change the levels. I can't have him at level max strength in the cheat mode. Or the cheat shop. Let's go back to 0. Now. Let's go, Baal. Your time is here. It is time to die. So how much health does he have? Okay. It's just a little bit more than 1 million, just slightly. So if if Reginald deals yeah, he's absolutely beatable. Come on, look at this guy. Also, he skips leg days super hard. Wow. Terra Heal, Grand Sword. Let's see, he doesn't have anything that blocks bombs, right? Let's see. Your special... Oh yeah, I forgot. I won't even be able to throw anything because Reginald is just gonna die immediately. Oh no, he doesn't have enough health. He can't survive the spawn. Oh god. Well, I have to bump up his health a little bit more before I can even start throwing Reginald at him. But his abilities, there wasn't anything super bad here, right? Increase attack and defense. Okay, that's fine because the bomb ignores defense. SO Legion, boss level 4. Nullify death blows, virtually nullify effects of poison, paralysis weaken, that's fine. Can't fool me. So he can't be lifted, but that's no problem. We don't want to lift him. We want to throw things at him. Theft prevention, that's fine. Wait. No! Nullify damage from all sources except attacks. Oh. Oh no, that might be a full blocker. We'll have to see. Maybe they forgot about it. Maybe they're like, oh no, heals. Like that's the problem. This probably blocks explosion damage, but we'll see when he gets high enough, so we can actually throw something at him. But yeah, they can't fool me. It seems bad. It seems pretty bad. And then evasion increasing, double lock, 3 laws, Hell Unleashed, status guard. Okay. So the rest of them aren't a problem, it's just can't fool me. This one cost ability. Okay, well. If we can't beat him with explosions, we'll just have to slash him with regular attacks. Like real Prinnies. Etna, I'm sorry, we can't do your Etna strategy. Damn. Well, hey, Reggie managed to get all the way to level, max level. In this one, let's see, review quests. Okay, nothing special. I'll just get the bounty and the poltergeist. And that should be it for now. I'm gonna save again, just to be sure. Yes. Alright. That's going to be it for this stream. And next stream we're going to be probably just evil gacha grinding. So going from level grinding to evil gacha grinding. And then after that, item grinding. And then after that, more item grinding. And then maybe at some point, the Prinnies will actually be kind of strong. And Reginald will be the strongest among them. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's been a lot of fun. And I probably will stream more this week. We'll have to see. Probably Friday, I think. But hey, the VODs will be up regardless, and they will be posted also to. I do have a YouTube channel. It isn't called anything close to Red Hammerhead. It's actually called 600,000. I have no idea why my YouTube channel has completely different name, but hey, it's I guess I gotta stick by it. But this challenge so far is a lot of fun, and I am genuinely going to try to beat Baal with Prinnies. So even if it might take 20 sessions. But hey, I'll see you around. Have a lovely continued evening, and just have a good one. Bye bye.